Master Monster here. I just want to get over a few quick patch notes. I watched one of the YouTubers I liked, and his coverage on it was kind of, rushed because he's at the airport. So I want to go over some of the important things that I liked, that I think need to be pointed out. There's a ton of stuff here though, so I'm not gonna go over it all. Some of the stuff I don't find to be too game changing. There's a lot of stability increases. The game loot drops got changed, mostly nerfed across the board. Not across the board, but for what they did change. For example, one of the things I wasn't mentioned, I'm just gonna go over a few of them here. So we're getting our special respecking. What day is it? December 11th. All right. That's today. Oh wait, did my game already update, or is it just time? Alright, that's today. Apparently, if my game, like it didn't tell me I needed to update, so the game I guess auto updated. So usually you come to expect PC players are getting all their push to talks and resolution ones that they've been going up in flames about. They fixed the exterior lighting to make it not so dark in certain areas, which is great. The loot I was talking about before, they're dropping super mutant or 308 ammo isn't dropping in nearly as big quantities. So 1 to 5 instead of 12 for a single kill. That is great because honestly, when playing through the game, I realized I could easily get 400 308 ammo before I. It was ridiculous. I heard someone say, "Oh, they're making the game harder and more grindy," but like 308 ammo you were getting is ridiculous. And super mutants are now going to have to drop gunpowder half as often. Like you can get a ridiculous amount of gunpowder just because super mutants as well. And capture guaranteed loot on super mutants until level 16. I don't know why until level 16. I think that's player level. I think that's until player level 16. I really hope they change the way how often the shop vendors or how much money the shop vendors get for caps. Because I feel like, but maybe they want to incentivize trading with other players more. After all, you don't want a huge influx of caps. They also fix some exploits with caps as well. So players no longer gain XP when crafting a public workstation. And of course we're getting the bulldozer feature, which is great. So let's just scroll down here past all the PC shit. Atomic Shop's getting a few updates just for like how you use this and stuff. They fixed a lot of animations in certain areas. In the Serbians at the Eastern Regional Facility and Goals in the Baltic Agricultural Research Center. Animation's been fixed. They fixed enemies being stable or well, not encounter enemies not being active. Enemies around being frozen in place, I think. Or hopefully in most cases. Huge updates to the camps. So for those of you wondering, like I was wondering earlier today, from the patch, they fixed the error with the blueprints. This is huge. That says cannot place item. Item is floating, even if it's the placement wasn't the location was valid. I'm sure we've all been there. We tried to place our camp down, what we thought was a wide open area, and it says our camp's floating. And that happened today. I'm like, yeah, these are all touching the ground and nothing's too far in the ground. It just wouldn't let me place my camp today. What sucks because I never got around to building my camp because I happened to place my camp right under a Scorch Beast and it wouldn't leave the fucking area. But that's alright. So it's a bunch of other changes here. A bunch of changes to the blueprints, errors like things overlapping, and things not showing up. But I think this is the biggest one because I think this is what problem that a lot of people are having. Apparently, bee swarms can be invisible. I haven't fought that many honey queens. Reduction in the damage to my queen's acid, as well as oh yeah, the honeybees also got a nerf to the amount of adhesive. It'll drop 1 to 2 adhesive on death, which is alright. There's plenty of other sorts of adhesive out there. Duct tape is everywhere. You just gotta look for it. Uh, it's not even hard to look for. Get out of the area, you should be able to find some. Um, the issue. Oh yeah, that's the enemies outside of combat. And apparently the Scorch Beast, like the last cavern, could no longer fly through the walls. I was in there actually killing that Scorch Beast earlier today, and it did fly through the walls. But hopefully that won't happen if I go back there again. Actually, it won't happen. Assuming this patch is correct. Oh, really good buff here. So bobbleheaded magazines are gonna spawn at, we're spawning at a lower rate intended and still appear 60% more often. Now with bobbleheads, I found them fairly often enough, but with magazines, I've just found my first magazine today, and before these patches, so it's nice to see that. That was something big. Apparently buying apparel at the vendor didn't put it in your inventory. There's a cap exploit that was fixed. There's an exploit that allowed two people to get the same suit on own power armor. I've actually seen that happen right before my eyes. It was weird, but it happened. Syrians apparently were applying the mutations properly. They fixed the perks for the ones that give you increased things for repairing your weapons up to 200%, so that will correct for the armor and the weapons, that will correct repair now. Huge fix to that one. They are now usable, and they're probably one of the better perks. I think you'll start to stop hearing people say, "Oh, I have to spend so much materials," especially the higher level players. If they didn't pick up those perks, I've seen level 156s, like if they don't have every single perk in the game, or at least some of the important repair ones, I don't know what they're doing. Because honestly, even if you don't want that, like, while you're trying to reach level 50, you should get it afterwards. And once you get your build somewhat, fixed. One of the big ones here, where is it? It was in an event. Let me see if I can't find it. I'll keep an eye out for it. Well, they changed a lot of quests. I think it was the quest, so the daily's been changed, drop connections, items were being left behind after the quest the daily or the event would restart. Yeah. Oh, and here's the thing. Now, I thought this was cool. And this is a nerf to feed the people. And I was actually really sad to hear this. So they fixed an issue with Feed the People. After completing it, it granted Cammy to all players on the server rather than only the quest participants. Now that right there is something I found, like, it was kind of like, oh nice, someone actually did the Feed the People event. Now if you want the Cammy Stew, you will have to participate in that Feed the People quest. And Cammy Stew is very useful. It restores a decent amount of food and hunger, as well as just it's 5%, or is it 5 or 10? 5% XP, which is good. Cranberry juice only gives you 2. And if you're to keep yourself well rested and drinking the cranberry juice that you're using inspirational, I mean that's a 25% XP boost. It's very decent. Cranberry juice additional 2. I know there's other foods that do it too. But if you've been to Cranberry Bog, you start up with cranberry juice, and if you are using Good with Salt's a really good perk. You guys get Good with Salt. You can keep those meat stews. You can actually start stacking them. I've had 12 meat stews. Just because Good with Salt's just that good. Scorched Earth's got 2 fixes as well. Players who damage the Scorched Beast will now correctly receive 2 military condition when she's killed, even if they did not land the killing blow. That's great, because I'd hate for out of the entire team only one person to get 2 military condition. I've never done the Scorched Earth because I've never seen the Queen. And there's a Scorched Earth one that causes an issue that causes the event to complete immediately after the mechanics, before you kill the Scorched. Some perk changes, I've already gone over the most important ones. The auto grenade launcher and the M79 grenade launcher will be infected by the shotgun and heavy gunner perks. PvP, They inflict the damage on high-level weapons. When attacked by a player who is on a team, Heart will quickly enter mutual PvP with the entire team upon returning fire. If the target was also on a team. Okay, so that's actually nice. Which means you won't have some random showing up behind you and just shooting you in the back. Alright, turrets will no longer fire on another player who is attacked by the owner of those turrets outside mutual PvP combat. Oh, that would suck. Oh, so... Oh, that's bad. Alright, so they fixed that. That's good. Anything else important? Yep. Some changes to the social menu. Players will no longer be placed into a team alone if a player they previously invited disconnects from the game. That's good. They fixed the issue with they increased the AFK timer, which is good. Oh, is this a fix? I'm waiting for it. Yes! Yes! On Xbox, the game's audio will no longer fluctuate when looking through a weapon scope. I hated that so much. You just scope it and you get ear raped. Okay, holotapes now play. When you're on the quick boy. Oh, what's this? Alright, there's some audio delay. Shit. Hotkeys, all PC. Pretty much. That melee text will now correctly increase the critical meter. That's good. Notification that appears from the player. Alright, there are tons of changes here. I heard it's 150 changes. It'd be true. There's a lot of bullet points here. But those are everything important that needs to go over. Assuming this update's on my Xbox right now, I should be able to jump in game here and bulldoze something. I want to just show that off, and then I think I'll end it. This small tree, so I'm wondering if I can do I could go on we're gonna go on my vampire character. I've been hoping that they add some way to transfer things across accounts. I'd like a small box at train station or something where I could put it in and then access it, like load it up. Even if I have to wait a bit to transfer it or something, or pay a cap amount, like a small cap fee. I'd pay a small cap fee to transfer things across accounts. It's so hard to get someone who's willing to just sit there and just grab your stuff and then keep track of it and then give it back to another character. But like when you get a level 50 gun and you're like, oh, that's perfect for this character. I really and I'm sorry I'm not feeling well. I hope everything I said was pretty much streaming recently because I have not one, not two, but three broken controllers, and I have a total of 4 controllers. The only controller I have that isn't broken yet is a mic plug-in. So the one controller that I have currently that isn't broken, I'm using as a mic jack. So my mic will occasionally on a timed output time out because the other controller is not in use by any means of the way. Which is it's alright. Let's see if I have a camp up. I didn't get no text notification. Alright, it doesn't look like I have a camp up, although I wouldn't remember where I shoved it. Oh, wait, there it is. Yeah, we can go here. Or not. Yes, get fast travel there. Alright, it was just messing with the. Oh yeah, I love this picture. So there's in the mire, there's a treetop village. I found 3 bobbleheads in here. And that's without the increased bobblehead spawn rate. Which is nice to see more bobbleheads popping up, especially magazines. I haven't used enough magazines. The magazine I have on my medic is called Scout Life, and it's like 25 damage resistance from insects, which is great when you're in the mire, because those cave crickets are not nice. So let's see, camp, mine. Pardon me, where's my camp? Oh. Okay, well, here's a small rock. Alright, so I saw in the little video. Let's find something not so big. This update might not be live then. Oh, it is live. Alright, so it won't do trees, unfortunately. But you can... Huh. A little curious because it's not working how I said it would. So either I'm wrong and this update isn't live yet. Let's try try one of these. Just trying to see because one of the other updates was doors not being able to be placed properly when up against the walls. Whoops. So it seems like you can build against the small rocks. I don't have the budget for that right now. So go down to a wall, make it a door. You should be able to, if the update's live. Sounds like a bad thing. Fuck. Damn it, Josh. That sounds like a culprit. I don't know why I have so many of these. That is a gulper, isn't it? And that's a giant explosion. Hi, we have a... Hi, buddy. Will you replace? I can't tell, is he attacking my shit? You annoying little piece of crap. Yeah, fuck off. Bad Cortana, no. Why do you have to pop up twice in a row? Why, did I actually say your name? Hey, well, you know I'm alright. So I don't know. Can't see to place it right now. But the update seems to be live. For the most part. I mean, I could build them with rocks. So that's a clear sign that the trees don't block it either. It doesn't seem to work how they have it in the video though. Oh, because the stuff just disappears, but these just kind of just lets it stick out from the rocks rather than see, because it's fine. It's very interesting. Not what I was expecting. Alright, I'm too sick for this. Anyways, that's the update. I think it's live. I'm pretty damn sure it's live now with this evidence, as you can see right here. So go ahead, log in, place your camps. I didn't see the thing saying my camp could be placed, but then again, no one was at this location, so try it out, guys. Bulldozing is in effect. Go out there and start building your camps, people. It's we didn't get an increase into the amount we can build, but we did get a bug fix with stuff being duplicated, blueprints and storylines being duplicated. So you shouldn't have any more problems with that. Your budget. It doesn't say about budget with blueprints though as well, doesn't it? Because I don't have a blueprint down. Huh. I don't think it's actually live. 'Cause if so, it would show. It would show the thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think this is live. It's going live soon. I don't know. I wasn't active to update this game, so I'm assuming it's going live soon. It's whatever.